Hey everyone, Brian here. This will just be a quick update on my poor racer sitting here. As you can see, front end's taken apart a bit because I've been doing welding yesterday, not today. It's raining right now. It's been raining all day since last night. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be getting this painted, and I'm not going to be getting this back together this weekend. I originally said before it will be a chance that I will get it done, but as of right now, there is no chance of getting this done. Also, Starpuss was saying I should put another couple pounds of welding wire in this if I take it to Pugs. I'm not going to Pugs, but I think my welds are more than good enough, in my opinion. I may or may not next weekend touch them up a bit, but I think they're pretty good. I think they'll be okay the way they are. I even welded down in here on each side just to strengthen the front end. I welded all in here, so I think it's okay the way it is. Also, it's all welded on the back side. Everything's all strong. I pressure washed this last night in anticipation of painting it last night, but after it dried. But it got really cold last night, and it started to rain. So it's still coming up that people think I don't finish projects, which is BS. I have 2 projects back here that are finished. My truck is finished. The diesel conversion is finished, even though it's taken apart right now because it has a bad transmission. The truck is finished, even though I'm going to be converting it to 4-wheel drive. The stage that it's at is a finished stage. So go fuck yourselves. I do finish projects. So I'm trying to get projects finished so I can move on to my next project. That's why I'm getting the racer finished so I can move on to my next project, which is getting the Scots to a running and driving state. Also, I gotta get something finished in the house before I start converting my truck over to 4-wheel drive. I gotta get other stuff done because we're possibly moving. We don't know yet. We're looking. Right now we're in the stages of looking, so it's up in the air. We don't know yet. So I'm trying to get some stuff done out here. I gotta get some stuff done in the house, and that's basically what's going on as of right now. With this here, even though it is raining, I gotta get the exhaust mocked up and figured out, and I also got an oil pressure gauge. I gotta put that line on the engine, and basically I want to get the exhaust done so I can bring back all the extra pipe I bought tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to be working on right now, like I said, even though it's raining. Here is Emily, if anyone's wondering. She is feeling much better after having her wisdom teeth pulled. She's just being silly right now, but that's where I'm at right now. The weather's holding me back right now. Before, I was having really nice weather, but I didn't have materials. Didn't have money to buy materials. And right now, I got all the materials, but the weather. If it was really hot out here, I'd be working on it. This thing would have been painted before I went out to get my oil pressure gauge, and I would probably be assembling this thing right now and getting the exhaust mocked up. But it would have been done, but the weather. So just a quick look at this side right here. As you can see, my nice clean metal is getting rained on and getting rusty a bit. There's probably a few spots right down in here I could put some more weld, but it's solid. Like, it's not going anywhere. It is solid. So I don't see really any issues with my welds. My welds, they may look like chicken shit, but they're getting better. They're a lot better than they used to be. So like I said, I may touch them up a bit one day this week. I may not. I think they're fine. The rear end welds. See, the rear end's bolted and welded, so basically the bolts are the main support, and I just welded it just to weld it. I mainly welded it right down in here. Basically to help hold up this back panel, I welded it right in there. But I'm not taking the back end apart. I'm not doing anything with the back end, so that's where I'm at right now. And unfortunately, my gas cap broke when I was pressure washing this yesterday, so I no longer have a gas gauge. Not a big deal. So I decided to do a quick second half of this video showing the exhaust instead of just doing pictures. Here is the right side of the engine if you're sitting on the tractor. I didn't want to use any 90s, but I ended up having to use a 90 on this side. The 45s brought it out way too far, and it was well over the spindle here. So I just put a 90 in, and then I got a 45, and a straight run of pipe. And I had to put another coupler, small coupler here, because I want the exhaust to be roughly on at the same spot on each side, and it is as of right now. I'm gonna have to extend out my oil drain, just bring it a little bit farther. Also, this is where it's going to dump. So here I'm going to have a small piece of pipe, a reducer down to 3/4, and my mufflers. And so this is the only funny spot right here, which isn't too bad. The other side, here it is. It's much more simpler. Comes out, I got a 45, straight pipe, and then another 45. So I'll talk to them later. Please keep it redneck like always, and please subscribe and comment.